everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I am coming to you to try out a product that I've been wanting to try for a while now. It is the Transformix Foundation Mixer in Dewy. This is from KOKIE, and I got it a good while ago, but I just kept forgetting to use it. So I thought we'd give it a try today. And the most matte foundation that I have in my collection, I believe, is this from Marc Jacobs, the Remarkable. So I thought, you know what, let's give it a try. I also have the one that's matte for foundations that are a little dewy. Whoa, it's a little light. Ooh. Okay, here is L'Oreal Pro Matte. Let's see. Yep, I think that's much better. I'm just going to mix some on my palette here. Pro Matte isn't as matte as the Marc Jacobs, but it's close. We'll try it with Marc Jacobs another time. I could use my NYX foundation mixers, but I just want to do it just these two products. I'm going to use my e.l.f. makeup sponge. I'm actually taking a break from trying out this eyeshadow palette for the second time. Let's see where it made it. Let's see where it made it dewy. Okay. Does one look dewier? They both feel the same. Like, I legit would not have to set this with a powder. I normally don't tan this dark, but I tanned over a tan to try out the new tan remover I just got. Yeah, anyway. I'm so confused. I feel like it made it splotchy. Like, I am putting foundation where I've already put it. It's easy to tell because my face isn't tan. I don't self-tan my face normally. So it's a lot lighter. Okay, so I'm going to put some more primer on. I'm using the Murad. This is the same primer I used before. I don't know why that was so blotchy. Now, I know the NYX does not change the consistency, but I just didn't want to add anything else to the mixture. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to try the Marc Jacobs this time. And I'm going to add a little bit of the olive to it. The olive NYX. This stuff is really good. It does not change the consistency, the wear time, or anything. And that's what I'm mixing right now. Now, this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side with this, and the other side without. So, I washed my beauty sponge. I'm just going to go ahead. I know the color is a little off, but I will adjust that with bronzer and make it work. This is just plain Marc Jacobs. Jack started complaining last night, like aching and stuff. And which, you know, he's like nonstop, so I understand if he's achy. So then this morning we woke up and he was complaining with his hand swelling and he just didn't feel good. I'm going to add the KOKIE. Like, I added a lot. And he said, my hand's swollen. And I said, let me see. So we turn the light on. I'm going to use this side. And he had these places on his hand. And his lip was swollen. It scares me, like around the mouth. You know what I mean? So I gave him a couple Benadryl. And I said, you probably should have fed before I gave you those. So he went out to feed the deer. And I'm like, thinking, how am I going to convince him to go to the doctor? No difference. Way too mad for me. I'm going to take the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. This is awesome, y'all. This is the Organic Wear Bright Booster Elixir Oil from from Physicians Formula. To match my face a little bit better, I'm going to use my Mary Kay bronzer. I'm going to use Joy. This is like the perfect color blush. I mean, she did so well. Picking the right, just everything for this palette. It's amazing. Use my NYX Dewy. But anyway, he went out to feed, came back in, and it was really humid this morning. They were all over him. Everywhere. It was horrible. So, we spent the better part of the day in the doctor's office. They did a lot of blood work. They did... he has to go back in 2 days to have his blood work done again and get the results. So I'm going into gratitude. I'm going to line my lips, excuse me, with Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, and then I'm going to go in with Tom Ford's Revolve Around Me. The KOKIE Transformix in Dewy, basically. I'm not impressed. It did absolutely nothing. I saw no difference. I used 2 different foundations. When I used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, which I've used since it came out, on and off, it was blotchy. It's like, as I was trying to blend, the sponge was picking it back up. I use this sponge all the time. All the time. It doesn't do that with stick foundation. It doesn't do it with any other foundation. And I rotate my foundations all the time. It's not like I'm stuck on just one foundation. So then I took all that off because it was just a mess. It was a blotchy mess. Y'all saw that. I hope it came through on camera. Then I went to the Marc Jacobs. I did one side with, one side without. But I would, seriously, my opinion is to pass on this. It did nothing. Get you some of this from Physicians Formula, the Bright Booster, Oil Elixir. Use an oil that you already have. Use an enriched moisturizer, and it's going to do a better job than this. So this is a pass for me. It's leaving. Goodbye. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.